Thanks, guys. Here's what's happening in the wild and oftentimes wacky world of sports. Well, the World Series is certainly heating up, with Cleveland amassing a 3-1 lead, eerily similar to the one the Cleveland Cavaliers overcame to win their title. No pressure, just a summer full of Warriors blew a 3-1 lead Twitter joke karma hanging over your head. Let's look at some Game 5 highlights. We'll start with an improbable Anthony Rizzo catch. Follow that up with a beauty of a dinger by Jose Ramirez. Some anything you can do, I can do better by Chris Sparkle Jesus Bryant. But what sealed the Cubs' win was Chapman's lockdown pitching to close out and put the Cubs only down 3-2 in the series. Let's see what they can pull off tonight. Patriots linebacker Jamie Collins has been traded to the Browns for a compensatory third-round pick. Collins, by all accounts, was a talented and effective LB, but the two sides were far apart on an extension with Collins' free agency coming up this summer. Collins reportedly wanted Von Miller money. The Browns no doubt have all this tied up with a handshake agreement on an extension for Collins, but if they don't, that would be peak Browns. The move may come as a surprise, with the Patriots' defense lacking this season and Brady coming up on 40, putting the team in win-now mode, but Belichick is already far too good at this, so look for Collins to struggle in Cleveland and for the pick to be a Hall of Famer. Tony Romo, alleged great quarterback, is fighting for his job after Dak Prescott, rookie sensation, led a 10-point fourth-quarter comeback Sunday night against the Eagles. Dak has led the Cowboys to 6 straight wins and has built momentum for the team going forward with his effective and exciting play. Prescott ranks 3rd behind Brady and Matt Ryan for adjusted yards per throw and has already tied Troy Aikman's Cowboys rookie season touchdown record. But now Romo is back from his latest back injury, and the Cowboys coach Jason Garrett has a very big decision to make by asking Jerry Jones what to do. Do they go with the proven but aging vet, or do they bet on the future? It's a tough decision that will either way alienate half the fan base and tear apart the locker room. So exciting developments are no doubt underway. The Golden State Warriors, following a 73-win season and quite possibly the most successful free agency of all time, are tearing their own hair out. Why? Because they're dangerously close to going up 3-1 again. They started off the season with a 29-point home loss to San Antonio and followed that up with unconvincing wins against bad New Orleans and Phoenix teams. Kevin Durant was found shouting at himself while warming up. Both he and Steph Curry are throwing opponents to the ground in frustration. And Draymond Green, the player who single-handedly changed the finals with his physicality, says teams are intentionally roughing them up. Maybe this team with its collection of golden boys and enforcers is fundamentally flawed chemistry-wise, but big blowout wins would be covering this up much better. The main culprit is three-point shooting. Last season, they were an astounding and league-leading 42%, and this season they're shooting an abysmal and bottom 10 27%. And like most of our nation's problems, we can blame Klay Thompson and his terrible, no-good, very bad goatee. He's shooting 14% from 3, identical to teammate Ian Clark. If you just ask yourself who Ian Clark is, exactly. Kevin Durant has been carrying the group as they figure things out, which I'm sure was the idea when KD left OKC after 9 years about doing the same. But like the eventual heat death of the universe, they'll come around eventually, and we'll all be sorry we took anything from Tim Frazier giving Curry buckets. Who's Tim Frazier? Exactly. That's all we've got from sports this week. Back to y'all, Sean and Claire.